text files, objectives. I will explain about what a text file is, the difference between text file and a binary file, and explain the process of operating or opening and closing the file, performing different read and write operations on the file. These are the objectives of this video. What is a text file? A text file is a file containing characters structured as individual lines of text. So generally, a text file is nothing but it's a collection of strings of characters. And it also contains an invisible character at each and every line. So that is /n, which will not be visible to us, which represents to the new line. And the next one is binary file. Binary file can contain various types of the data, such as numeric values, characters, special symbols, etc. And therefore not structured as lines of the text. So such files can be read and write only by the computer program. So it is not understood by the normal user.
So I will tell you with an example what this binary file is and what the text file is, so that you can understand it. So in order to understand what the text file and binary file, so here it is said to consider an example. So first create a Python file and name it as hello, where it contains only two lines of code. One is print hello and other one is print there. So that means the output of this program is hello there. So you save it as a hello.py and you import this in shell, and please try to execute and see or observe what will be the output.
Now I will explain you with the example. Open ideally and take a new file, and this file contains print hello, and print there. So this is a file. Save it in some location, D drive, which in Python, Python programs on Textfiles, and give some file name here as hello, and its dot extension will be py. Now execute this program, and hello there. Now import this program, import hello, and now the output will be the same, hello there. But you go to the location where you saved this program and you observe what happened in the background. So D drive, teaching Python programs on text files. See here, hello is a program what I created, and its dot extension is py. It's a Python file. And now see here, this is a package which is created when you imported that hello Python program or module, and go into it, and you can clearly see this is a compiled Python version of file, and whose dot extension will be pyc. Right click on it, go to the properties, and you can clearly see this. It is a compiled Python file, and its dot extension is .pyc, where this file is called as a binary file. And try to open this binary file, and you can clearly see that it is not understandable to an ordinary user. It is only understandable by the compiler or by the system softwares. So this is about a binary file, and the file what you have created, hello, is treated like a text file. So this is a general difference between text file and a binary file. Now let us go back to the slides. Now I will explain you about the uses of text files. Opening the text file, opening for read, opening for write. Let us see how this opening of text files to read and write will take place in Python. Fundamental operations of all types of files include opening a file, reading from a file, and writing from file, and finally closing the file. These are four fundamental types of operations what you can perform on file. Then opening for read. First one is opening for read. So when you open a particular file, then while you are opening a particular file, you need to specify the type of operation what you will do on this file. So that is here read operation. So in this way you can use, see here, input underscore file is an object which is able to identify a file myfile.txt, and it can perform write operation. This can be achieved by using a method open. Open contains two parameters. First parameter is the name of the text file, and the second parameter here is or, which represents to a read operation. Now input underscore file is an object which will have an ability to perform a read operation on my text file. Then if my text file is located in some directory like data, so then you need to give a path like this. And if your my text file or my file is located in some other location in some other drive, so you can give that entire path over here in the first parameter of open. The second parameter will remain same, read. And after performing all the operations on a file, then finally you need to close that file by using the object of a particular file and dot operator called a close method. Whenever you call this close method, then the file opened will be closed. Now opening for write. So in the same way as the read, only difference is the second parameter w. So here second parameter should be w, where w represents to a write operation. So I will explain you with an example to perform this read operation and write operation. So this is my file.txt, which is a text file which contains three lines of code. Line 1 and a slash n, which is not visible to us, which represents to a new line, and in the second line, line 2, third line, line 3. Okay, this is a text file, and you come here to the program. Input underscore file is an object which will have an ability to open my file and can perform a read operation on this file. And consider a string. Empty underscore str is a variable which represents to an empty string, and the line is an object or a variable which receives input underscore file dot read line. That means it receives a one line from this file myfile.txt, and then you are checking whether that line is empty. If that line is empty, you will come out and the file will be closed. If that is not the case, then it is going to print the line, and again it is going to read the line. Okay, so this loop will be repeated until there is no line in the file to read. Okay, so when you execute this program, so this will be the result. So whatever your my file contains, so that will be displayed onto the screen. And this is an example program to perform a write operation on the text file. So first consider an empty string, empty underscore str is a variable which represents to an empty string. Input underscore file, which will represent to my file.txt, and it can perform a read operation. Output underscore file is an object which can have an ability to identify my file underscore copy.txt, and it can perform write operation. If your location where this program is executing, if your location is not having this particular file, it creates this line, creates this my file underscore copy.txt file, and then it is identified by using an object output underscore file. Now you will do the same as you did in the right here. So you will read a one line by using input underscore file. So input underscore file is representing to my file.txt, and the first line will be read and it will hand over to line. So you are repeating this loop until this line becomes empty, and in the loop by using output underscore file, so that means this object is representing to a newly created file my file underscore copy.txt, and into that particular file by using dot object and dot operator you are calling a write method. A write method contains one parameter which is the line what we have read, and then in the next line you are trying to read, and you are repeating until there is no line to read from the my file, and finally you are closing the two, actually you have to close these two files. Okay, so two, we have opened two files, so you need to close these two files. That means you should have one more line here, input underscore file dot close. So that means two files will be closed. And now I will execute the programs. What we have here is the first reading the file. What I have explained you in the slides, it contains the same code, and the text file, I changed the name of the file, text file. Here name of the text file is my text file.txt, which is not available. I need to create a text file here. So in order to create a text file, right click, select text document, and give the name, same name what you have given in the program, and open it, write some text in it. Hi students. Okay. Some anything whatever you want. I've written two lines of text here, and now so it will be read and it will be displayed on the screen by this program. So, hi students, how are you? Which is in the text file. Now uh, you want to perform write to a text file. So this is a program which will help us in writing to a text file. Okay. So my text file content will be copied into my text file underscore copy, which is not here, not available here. So that means it is going to create my text file underscore copy. I will execute this program. So it won't give any output, but in the background it might have created this my text file copy, which will contain the same code of my text file. Okay. So this is how you will perform a write to the file, and the next program, so which is going to read the user input, and it is going to create a file, and whatever the user input is, that user input will be placed into a newly created file. Okay, so in order to do that, I have created an object output underscore file, and this open method is going to create a text file .txt, and will perform a write operation on it, and then this print statement will help us when to stop the text. So in order to stop entering the text, press enter without typing any lines of text in a line. And whatever the line is, you take it as an input. And for each and every line, I am appending a new line here so that the lines of text, what I am returning here into the text file, will be displayed in new lines. So then by using output underscore file object dot operator write method line, and then I am repeatedly taking line by line and writing it onto the newly created text file. Finally, I am displaying this so that you can go to a particular location and you will find this textfile.txt. And finally, I am closing this open text file. Now I'll execute this program. Okay, so it is asking you to enter some text. I'll write some text. So this is my text, and I want to close this text by entering the text. Please press enter without typing anything in the line. So it has given you write completed successfully. Go to the location where this Python program resides. You will find a text file.txt. So you go to that particular location and you can clearly see a text file is created over here, and open it, and you can see whatever I typed there in shell, so is returned into this particular file. And now if you don't want to you create this text file, if you want to create, for example, like close this shell. So for example, if you want to create a C file, so then you type C program dot C, and then this is going to create a dot extension P file. Okay, and you save it and you execute it, and now you can write a C program here. The C program starts with hash include stdio.h and void main. Write any program, whatever you like. Print hello, printf hello. So this is my program, and I'm stopping here. Now go to the location where this program resides, and you will find the C program.c file. See here cprg, sorry, pgrm file, and open it by using any editor, and you can see the C code, and you can clearly see this is a C source file. This is how text files can be dealt in Python programming language.